Am I live? I guess I'm live. No worries, Irish. Adulting comes first. How's it going? Good morning. Or good afternoon, Irish. How are you? Good evening if you're down under or on that side of the world. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. My name's Brian, as you can see right there. And I'm a poet, and we do poetry on this channel. Sometimes mine, but most of the time, others. We turn them into songs. So, that's what you're here for. That's what I'm here for. Hi. Good morning, sir. How are you doing? It's really early where you are. How's it going, Rudy? Hey, Joe. How's it going? I don't see Indigo on here, but hey, Indigo. If you're here, you'll show up in the chat. Hey, there you are. How's it going, my friends? How's it going? Well, it's going because I got a new show for you today. We got 6 poets, 6 poems, 12 tracks. I don't know. Today's themes might be interesting or weird. I don't know because 4 of them are 4 minutes long, and 2 of them, which I'm going to get rid of, which I'm going to get out of the way right off the bat, are less than like a minute and a half. I don't know. Of course, it's a very short poem, so we will see what's going on. So let me share with you. Well, first here, got to do this. Everything done on this show, which is classic poetry with a twist. If you've been here for, you know what's going on. And then, of course, we're at 442 again. So that's like second or third time we've hit 442. Cool. It's always a good thing, especially if you're up at, wow, it's like 4:30 in the morning where you are. The wee hours of the morning. Well, I am going to share a screen here in a window. And, I need to bring that up here. All right. That there. All right. This is the order in which we are going to do these here. Now, these are the 2 short ones. Well, this one is The Philosopher by Edward Rowland Sill. And then, don't care about the ads. Here, Love's Cut, Ella Wheeler Wills. And then we got True Science, a sonnet by Edgar Allan Poe. This part of the show is brought to you by this book. That's awesome. That's really cool, dude. Then we got The Trees, Philip Larkin. Still Citizen Sparrow by Richard Wilbur. And Muriel What's-Her-Face. Rue Kaiser, 7th Avenue. Yeah, like I think all of the 4-minute ones are on the last half of the show. So, all right, stop sharing there. Yes, it was awesome. I had a lot of fun. Lots of fun. And don't have too much fun. In the meantime, what we got here? What we got here? We have there. Oh, that's that one. There. Yes, like I said, I should have set this up beforehand, but you know me. There it is. Where's that? Sort by date. Oh, yeah. Here comes the philosopher. This one is 1 minute and 5 seconds. So I don't know to be scared or not.
system grinding it. Finer and finer, till 'twas find a way. But the chance sparks of sense and mother wit flung out as that wheel logic spun and whirled, kindled the nations and lit up the world.
See, it cut us off. I don't know. I might have to redo these two. Let's go ahead and play the other one. Usually the ex-girlfriend cuts us off at 4 minutes, not at like 1 and a minute and 5 seconds.
His wheel of logic whirled and spun all day. All day he held his system grinding it. Finer and finer, till 'twas find a way. But the chance sparks of sense and mother wit flung out as that wheel logic spun and whirled, kindled the nations and lit up the world. His wheel of logic whirled and spun all day. All day he held his system grinding it. Finer and finer, till it was fine away. But the chance sparks of sense and mother wit flung out as that wheel logic spun and whirled, kindled the nations and lit up the world.
Hey, yeah. Saw that one coming. I don't know. Yeah, I like the piano. I'm probably going to have to redo that one and as a, I don't know, I'll figure that. Y'all got any suggestions? Because, yeah, I'm really glad I decided to put this one first. Yeah. Yeah, what? Yeah, WTF. What the heck was, boom. It's like, what? Oh, well. And remember at the end, here, let me see. We've got 4, count them, 4 4-minute tracks. So the next one isn't. This is Love's Coming by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. So maybe Suna was having performance anxiety. Oh, all right. Let's just go ahead and get on with the next one. Love's Coming. Love's Coming. L. Wheeler Wilcox.
She had looked for his coming as warriors come, with the clash of arms and the bugle call. But he came instead with a stealthy tread, which she did not hear at all. She had thought how his armor would blaze in the sun as he rode like a prince to claim his bride. In the sweet dim light of the falling night, she found him at her side. She had dreamed how the gaze of his strange, bold eye would wake her heart to a sudden glow. She found in his face the familiar grace of a friend she used to know. She had dreamed how his coming would stir her soul, as the ocean is stirred by the wild storm's strife. He brought her the balm of a heavenly calm and a peace which crowned her life. She had dreamed how his coming would stir her soul, as the ocean is stirred by the wild storm's strife. He brought her the balm of a heavenly calm and a peace which crowned her life, and a peace which crowned her life.
Well, that was cool. But this is even cooler. Awesome. They must like your work. Yes, outstanding. "40 bands, cool. Don't have too much fun. No, have as much fun as you can." Of course, you're going to have to tell us all about it. But what do y'all think of that one? That was a lot better than the first two. At least it all came to fruition, if you know what I mean. Maybe I should have done this poem on the Valentine's Day one I did. Oh well. Let's listen to the second version of it. "Love's Coming," Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Well, good morning, Nap Master Kia. I am not one that is averse to a good nap. I love them. And I hope you like what you hear here. Welcome in. The only rule we have here is be pleasant. If you're not, you'll find out what happens.
She had looked for his coming as warriors come, with the clash of arms and the bugles call. But he came instead with a stealthy tread, which she did not hear at all. She had thought how his armor would blaze in the sun, as he rode like a prince to claim his bride. In the sweet dim light of the falling night, she found him at her side. She had dreamed how the gaze of his strange bold eye would wake her heart to a sudden glow. the peace which crowned her life.
Well, I did like both of them. One, I agree. Yeah, both. I like one a little better. But man, didn't that second one there at one point want you to start flicking your lighter? If you know, you know. Oh boy. Oh, I love it. So yeah, so number one was better. Yeah, you'll probably hear that one again. All right. Wow, we're running through these. That's kind of what happens when your first two tracks are less than 3 minutes combined. To Science, Edgar Allan Poe.
Science, true daughter of old time thou art, who alterest all things with thy peering eyes. Why preyest thou thus upon the poet's heart, vulture whose wings are dull realities? How should he love thee, or how deem thee wise, who wouldst not leave him in his wandering, to seek for treasure in the jeweled skies, albeit he soared with an undaunted wing? Hast thou not dragged Diana from her car, and driven the hamadryad from the wood, to seek a shelter in some happier star? Hast thou not torn the night from her flood, the elfin from the green grass, and from me the summer dream beneath the tamarind tree? The elfin from the green grass, and from me the summer dream beneath the tamarind tree. Hast thou not drowned the night yet from her flood, the elfin from the green grass, and from me the summer tree beneath the tamarind tree?
Yes, indeed. Very pleasant. I liked that one a lot. No worries. Napmaster Kia, no worries. As long as you're listening and enjoying the show, that's all that matters. Because that's what we're here for. To listen to some cool music and maybe discover some really good stuff. Or just have some fun. Oh boy, now, this is the first of the 4-minute ones. We're having two 4-minute ones in a row. So, okay, the 4-minute version of To Science by Edgar Allan Poe.
who alterest all things with thy peering eyes. Why prayest thou thus upon the poet's heart? Vulture, whose wings are dull realities, how should he love thee, or how deem thee wise, who wouldst not leave him in his wandering, to seek for treasure in the jeweled skies, albeit he soared with an undaunted wing. Hast thou not dragged Diana from her car, and driven the hamadryad from the wood, to seek a shelter in some happier star? Hast thou not torn the naiad from her flood, the elfin from the green grass, and from me? The summer dream beneath the tamarind tree, hast thou not dragged Diana from her car, and driven the hamadryad from the wood, to seek a shelter in some happier star? Hast thou not torn the naiad from her blood, the elfin from the green grass, and from me? The summer dream beneath the tamarind tree.
Okay, you'd think it in there, but apparently we got 35 more seconds.
Hast thou not dragged Diana from her car, and driven the hamadryad from?
Yep, the ex-girl one. I guess this is an ex-girlfriend for you. Pretty cool until she cut you off, huh? That was cool until it cut us off. Or maybe it should. I'll have to edit that one. So what do y'all think of the show so far? We're already through the first half. But like I said, that kind of happens when your first two tracks are less than 3 minutes combined. And it's a Monday morning. And, you know, it's Monday. And it's a bit too early. And I have been up too long already. Yes. Oh, no. Oh. So you like that one too? That was cool. Yes, a lot of fae references in this particular poem. So, just a reminder, everything we do on this channel is under the public domain and fair use stuff. And if you like what you hear here, which, you know, so far so good today, for the most part, you know, please like and subscribe and stuff, because, you know, We're supposed to ask that stuff. If you say so. Yes. I appreciate y'all. And that's just not me yakking my y'alls. All right, so here we got the trees, Philip Larkin, and this is our second of our 4-minute tracks. Wow, the next one is only a 1 minute and 38 seconds. What's going on with Suno? I don't know. Here we go. Oh boy!
Coming into leaf, like something almost being said. The recent buds relax and spread their green kind of grief. Is it that they are born again and we grow old? No, they die too. Their yearly trick of looking new is written down in rings of grain. Yet still the unrest in castles thresh in full-grown thickness every May. Last year is dead, they seem to say. Begin afresh, afresh, afresh.
Yeah, that was another one. That was that was cool. Oh, but that can be edited. Those last couple seconds can be. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Definitely different from the other tracks that we've heard today so far. Oh, that one got the blood pumping. It makes me wonder what this 1 minute and 38-second one is going to be like.
The trees are coming into leaf, like something almost being said. The recent buds relax and spread. Their greenness is a kind of grief. Is it that they are born again and we grow old? No, they die too. Their yearly trick of looking new is written down in rings of grain. Yet still the unresting castles thresh in full-grown thickness every May. Last year is dead, they seem to say, begin afresh, afresh, afresh.
Short, sweet, and to the point. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, it's Monday morning. I've already been up too long. All right, what do we got here next? Wow, we're just shooting through this one this morning. Shooting it like, shit through a goose or something like that. All right, we are actually on our fifth one. Still Citizen Sparrow, Richard Wilbur.
Still Citizen Sparrow, this vulture which you call unnatural, let him but lumber again to air over the rotten office. Let him bear the carrion ballast up and at the tall tip of the skyline cruising, then you'll see that no more beautiful bird is in heaven's height. No wire more placid wings, no watchfuler flight. He shoulders nature there, the frightfully free. The naked-headed one, pardon him, you who dart in the orchard aisles, for it is he devours death, mocks mutability, has heart to make an end, keeps nature new. Thinking of Noah, child heart, try to forget how for so many bedlam hours his song soured the song of birds with its wheezy gnaw, and the slam of his hammer all the day beset the people's and everyone's forgive the hero you who would have died gladly with all you knew. He rode that tide to Ararat, all men on Noah's side.
That ended weirdly. Oh, definitely Disney-esque. What y'all think? Yes, I've been up too long too. Let's see here. Let's see what the 4-minute one has in store for us.
Still, citizen sparrow, this vulture which you call unnatural, let him but lumber again to air. Over the rotten office let him bear the carrion ballast up, and at the tall tip of the skyline cruising, then you'll see that no more beautiful bird is in heaven's height. No wider, more placid wings, no watchfuller flight. He shoulders nature there, the frightfully free. The naked-headed one, pardon him, you who dart in the orchard aisles, for it is he devours death, mocks mutability, has heart to make an end, keeps nature new. Thinking of Noah, child heart, try to forget how for so many bedlam hours his song soured the song of birds with its wheezy gnaw, and the slam of his hammer all the day bestowed. The people's ears forget that he could bear to see the towns like coral under the keel, and the fields so dismal deep. Try rather to feel how high and weary it was on the water's way. He rocked his only world and everyone's. Forgive the hero, you who died gladly with all you knew. He rode that tide to Ararat, all men are Noah's sons. The people's ears forget that he could bear to see the towns like coral under the keel, and the fields so dismal deep. Try rather to feel how high and weary it was on the waters where he wrought his only world, and everyone's forgive the hero, you who would have died gladly with all you knew. He
Yeah, progressive metal. Let's give it the Tool treatment. We'll see. This has been a Monday show for a Monday. It's been weird. A couple cool tracks, some and then and I'm like, okay. Well, we are on our final one of the new poems. You know I'm going to have to play more after this, so let's just get through these. 7th Avenue, Muriel Rukeyser. See, I got it right.
This is the Cripples Hour on 7th Avenue. When they emerge, the 2 o'clock night walkers, the cane, the crutch, and the black suit. Oblique, early mirages send the eyes. Night dramatized in puddles, the animal glare that makes indignity makes the brute. Not enough effort in the sky for morning, no color, pantomime of blackness, landscape where the third layer black is always phantom. Here comes the fat man, the attractive dog-chested, legless, and the wounded infirm king with nobody to use him as a saint. Now they parade in the dark, the cripples hour, to the drugstore, the bar, the newspaper stand, past kissing shadows on a window shade to colors of alcohol, reflectors light, wishing for trial to prove their innocence with one straight simple look. The look to set this avenue in its colors. 2 o'clock on a black street instead of words. Mysteries, fables, kings in a kingdom of cripples. This is the Cripples Hour on 7th Avenue. When they emerge, the 2 o'clock night walkers, the cane, the crutch, and the black suit. Oblique, early mirages send the eyes. Night dramatized in puddles, the animal glare that makes indignity makes the brute. Not enough effort in the sky for morning, no color, pantomime of blackness, landscape where the third layer black is always phantom. Here comes the fat man, the attractive dog-chested, legless, and the wounded.
Oh, I knew that one was going to do that. I'm going to have to edit that one down. But yes, that was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut it off there. Like, but that was great. Oh, or have it redo it. Oh, yeah, this was. I wonder what the next one's going to be like. Oh, we got a few gems in there. Like 2 of them have stood out today. Uh, this one's 3 minutes and 28 seconds. So, you know, at least this one hopefully comes to a satisfying completion.
This is the Cripples Hour on 7th Avenue. When they emerge, the 2 o'clock night walkers, the cane, the crutch, and the black suit. Oblique early mirages send the eyes, night dramatized in puddles, the animal glare that makes indignity, makes the brute. Not enough effort in the sky for morning, no color pantomime of blackness landscape, where the third layer black is always phantom. Here comes the fat man, the attractive dog-chested legless, and the wounded infirm king, with nobody to use him as a saint. Now they parade in the dark, the Cripples Hour to the drugstore, the bar, the newspaper stand, past kissing shadows on a window shade, to colors of alcohol, reflectors light, wishing for smile to prove their innocence, with one straight simple look. The look to set this avenue in its colors. 2 o'clock on a black street. Instead of wounds, mysteries, fables, kings in a kingdom of cripples. Colors of alcohol, reflectors light, wishing for trial to prove their innocence, with one straight simple look. Oh, the look to set this avenue in its colors. 2 o'clock on a black street. Instead of wounds, mysteries, fables, kings in a kingdom of cripples.
Oh, yeah, I agree. One by a clear mile. But number 2 was cool for an emo track, you know. Oh, and that reminds me, I haven't had my banana yet. All right, what do y'all think of those? I'm definitely going to have to revisit that last one. But we're not done yet because I haven't put the banner down yet. You know what I mean? When the banner goes down, then... Yeah. So let's get out of this one here. Let's go here. Ooh, let's do this one. Oh, there you go. obviously here. I redid the video for this one, so here we go. Bookends number 1, Tony Harrison. You actually get to read the words.
Bake the day she suddenly dropped dead. We chew it slowly, that last apple pie. Shocked into sleeplessness, you're scared of bed. We never could talk much, and now don't try. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular each, but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books, books. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular each, but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books, books.
Well, what's stopping you? Irish? Of course, someone named Irish having some scotch. Isn't that a contradiction in terms? Here we go.
Force that through the green fuse drives the flower, drives my green age that blasts the roots of trees is my destroyer. And I am done to tell the crooked rows. Our youth is bent by the same wintry fever. Force that drives the water through the rocks, drives my red blood that dries the mouthing streams, turns mine to wax. And I am dumb to mouth unto my veins how at the mountain spring the same mouth sucks. I am dumb to tell the hanging man how of my clay is made the hangman's line. The lips of time leach to the fountainhead of drips and gathers that fall in blood shall calm her soul. And I am dumb to tell a weather's wind how time has ticked the heaven round the stars. And I am dumb to tell the lover's tune how at my sheet goes the same crooked word.
Yes, I find that one lovely. And then I'm going to play this one. It's One in Paradise. Apparently, I edited a track down, so let's listen. I don't remember doing it.
Thou wast the land all to me, love, for which my soul did pine. A green ale in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers, and all the flowers were mine. A dream too bright to last, starry hope that didst arise, but to be overcast. A voice from out the future cries on, but o'er the past.
Dim off.
My spirit hovering lies, mute motionless, aghast.
For alas, alas, with me the light of life is o'er. No more, no more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder blasted tree, or the stricken eagle's soul. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey-eyed glances, and where thy footstep gleams in what ethereal dances, by what eternal stream.
Behold the thunder-blasted tree, or the stricken eagle's soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey eyes
let's see here. I didn't do the best job of editing that, but I can try to redo it with that. Who knows? We'll figure that part out, but I like it. Yes, I love this poem because it is Poe. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Hold on a second, George. All right, let's see here. What was it going to play? Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, it's not there yet, but I know where it is. It is right here. Some more relaxing. Sweeney. T.S. Eliot.
Apnick Sweeney spread his knees, letting his arms hang down to laugh. The zebra stripes along his jaw, swelling to maculate giraffe. The circles of the stormy moon slide westward toward the river plate. Death and the raven drift above, and Sweeney guards the horned gate. Gloomy Orion and the dog are veiled and hushed the shrunken seas. The person in the Spanish cape tries to sit on Sweeney's knees, slips and pulls the tablecloth, overturns a coffee cup, reorganized upon the floor. She yawns and draws a stocking up. The silent man in mocha brown sprawls at the windowsill and gapes. The waiter brings in oranges, bananas, figs, and hothouse grapes. The silent vertebrate in brown contracts and concentrates, withdraws. Rachel Narabinovich tears at the grapes with myrrh's paws. She and the lady in the cape are suspect, thought to be in league. Therefore the man with heavy eyes declines the gambit, shows fatigue, leaves the room and reappears outside the window, leaning in. Branches of wisteria circumscribe a golden grin. The host with someone indistinct converses at the door apart. The nightingales are singing near the convent of the Sacred Heart. And sang within the bloody wood when Agamemnon cried aloud and let their liquid siftings fall to stain the stiff, dishonored shroud.
Yes, yeah, it's damn near perfect. This one is. He's little. I'm just afraid he gets into the road and freaking car won't see him. So here. Then sometimes he likes to get in the backyard and it's a jungle back there. So I literally have a George in the jungle. George in the jungle. Yep. That's what I got. Here. Let's play another one. Oh. Yeah, let's play this one. The bracelet of grass.
The opal heart of afternoon was clouding onto throbs of storm. passion within the ardent west, the lips of thunder muttered harm. And as a bubble like to break, hung heaven's trembling amethyst, when with the sedge grass by the lake I braceleted her wrist. And when the ribbon grass was tight, sad with the happiness we planned, palm linked in palm we stood a while and watched the raindrops dot the sand, until the anger of the breeze chilled all the lake's bright breathing down and ravished all the radiant seas from her deep eyes of brown. We gazed from shelter on the storm, and throughout heart-swept ghostly pain, to see the shards of days we passed, broken and none might mend again. Broken that none shall ever mend, loosened that none shall ever tie. Oh, the wind and the wind, will it never end? Oh, the sweeping past of the ruined sky. And when the ribbon grass was tied, sad with the happiness we planned, palm linked in palm we stood a while and watched the raindrops dot the sand, until the anger of the breeze chilled all the lake's bright breathing down and ravished all the radiant seas from her deep eyes of brown. From her deep eyes of brown. From her deep eyes of brown. Oh, from heaven loosen that none shall ever tie. Oh, the wind and the wind, will it never end? Oh, the sweeping past of the ruined sky.
All right, my friends, if y'all stuck around this far, then it's about the time in the show where, one last time, everything we do here is fair use and under public domain. And, oh, no, not that one. Be sure to go out there, even though it is a Monday, and have an awesome one. And like and subscribe and all that stuff. And I'm going to leave you with, hey, Kathy. Thanks for showing up. I'm going to leave one more. An absolute gem. It's beautiful no matter how you slice it. And if you don't like it, if this doesn't bring a tear to your eye, you do not have a soul. She walks in beauty, Lord Byron.
She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright, meeting her aspect and her eyes, thus mellowed to that tender light which heaven to God denied. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace which waves in every raven tread, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. Whose love is innocent.
I'm glad you liked it. That's actually one of my highest. That one's got the highest views of anything I've done all year. Like 74. That goes to tell you something. I don't know. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know whether to laugh or cry sometimes, but it's a Monday. I've been up too long. And I hope y'all having a good one. And I'll see you tomorrow. Definitely see you out in the chats and stuff. And I don't plan on going anywhere today, so you never know. I might. Oh, fuck. I might do something else. Who knows? I'll definitely see you in the morning with 6 new poets, 6 new poems, or 6 return. 6 poets, 6 poems, 12 tracks. Hopefully, it won't be as weird as today's was. Oh no, weird for a Monday, but hey, we got plenty good tracks to play afterwards. See y'all out and about. Have a good one. Zeno Marlene. Bye.